So let's start with the marijuana one. Do you think marijuana ruins people's lives? Is that one of your contentions?
No, dude, of course I have nothing against weed. I brought you an ounce of that Genghis Khan today when I came. What I said was, I think kicking each other in the nuts when we're high, that ruins lives. You're the one that said, hey, bro, you want to get super high? And I said, yeah, dude, why? And you said, let me kick you in the balls, man. And I said, no, let me kick you in the balls. And you said, okay, sure. And then I said, what the fuck? What do you mean? And you said, it's the ultimate way to get high, dude. If you're not kicking each other in the balls, then you're just not doing it right. And I was like, what?
This is probably a very strange thing to try to even wrap your head around.
Of course it's hard to wrap your head around it, dude. Like, who thinks, yo, let's get high and kick each other in the nutsack? I mean, obviously you guys do here, but I'm talking about normal people. I mean, normal people just don't do that, dude. It's like, what the fuck is that? It's really one of the craziest things I've ever heard of.
Man. I'm telling you, because it's not what people think.
What do you mean it's not what we think it is? I saw you guys do it. You said, hey, bro, let me kick you in the balls. I said, no, I thought you were joking. And then you asked Jamie to come over there and kick you in the nuts. As soon as he did it, I knew you guys were for real, dude. Like, I've never heard anything like that, dude. It's completely alien to me to even think like...
It is entirely alien until you experience it. But it might very well be religious.
Yeah, it looked religious to me, man. Like, last time I got kicked in the nuts, I fell to my knees and started praying to God that feeling was over. But looked like you were praying to God that maybe the feeling kept going on. I mean... Is it that good that you just have to do it every time? Is that what you think?
That's what I think.
And what, it's just something you guys do all the time here? Or is it like a special occasion or what? When did you start doing this?
I did it a handful of times until I was 30 years old.
And what, now every time you guys smoke, you do it or what? Is it something that's like so good you have to do it every single time you get high now or what?
I don't think the people that are negative against it have experienced enough of it or have looked at it in an objective, rational way.
Well, I don't think there's much objective to look at it. I mean, most people don't like to get kicked in the nuts. I mean...
I agree with you on that.
Technically, half the people, more or less, don't even have nuts. You got females, they can't even experience this.
I agree with you on that.
And then you have a lot of guys that don't get high, so they can't experience this.
I agree with you on that.
What is it about weed that makes it all happen? Like, do you have to be high on the weed for it to work, or what's going on?
When you do that on marijuana, it's like you don't think of anything else other than those.
Dude, I know that feeling, man. It's not a good feeling. I can't imagine that being high on weed would change the outcome of that.
Most of the time, you don't really even get hurt.
Well, like, what's your definition of get hurt? I mean, you're a BJJ guy, so I mean, like...
You really can do it reasonably hard without people getting hurt.
And I gotta know, dude, is this like a BJJ thing? Is this a elk hunting club thing? Like, who's doing this? I've never heard of it. Is this like a popular thing going on around the world that maybe I just wasn't tuned into, or what?
Every day, all throughout the world, a lot of these people are high.
So scientifically, what do you think's going on here? I mean... Every time I've gotten racked in the nuts, I thought it hurt like hell. But, like, what do you think's happening in the body to make this euphoric, great feeling that you're chasing?
I think that what we're dealing with, though, is dimethyltryptamine, which is a psychedelic substance that the brain produces, and it's very common in plants.
So you think that someone kicks you in the balls and that releases DMT from your balls into your brain?
That's what I think.
Wow, dude. Shocker. And, how long does the feeling last? It looked like it lasted like 20, 30 minutes earlier. Like, what if you don't want the feeling to last anymore? Is there any way to stop the feeling, or is there anything you can do?
This is going to be a very difficult thing to grasp, but a jug of whiskey.
A jug of whiskey? Like, chug it?
It's phenomenal.
Dude, what the fuck? That shit is crazy.
What the fuck are you talking about?
What are you talking about, dude? This is your thing. I thought I was coming on your podcast to talk about my new show. Next thing you know, pre-show, you guys are kicking each other in the nuts, and here we are, man. This was something you got us into. Like, can we talk about, like, some conspiracy theory shit, something like that?
Don't you think that there's certain things that maybe God put here for us?
Yeah, of course, dude. Lots of stuff. I mean, the earth was made by God, you know? So I guess technically everything here was made by God. So you talking about marijuana still, or what?
Mormons.
Mormons?
Mormons.
What about them? What's the conspiracy here?
And there's some evidence to say that a lot of the texts from the Bible that in particular there was, I think it was the University of Tel Aviv, somewhere in Jerusalem.
Wait, hold on. I'm confused. Are we talking about Mormon people in Utah, or are we talking about Israeli people in Tel Aviv? Which one? I'm confused. Where are these people?
This is on Earth.
Okay, all right. These earthling Mormons. What about them? Get to the conspiracy. What's the conspiracy behind them?
Them being involved in some sort of a psychedelic experience.
Wait, so the Mormons are involved in a psychedelic experience? What do you mean? Like, what kind of psychedelic experience?
Dimethyltryptamine, which is a psychedelic substance.
They're not going around kicking each other in the nuts, are they? Is that how they're getting all this DMT in their body, or what?
Now, it sounds outlandish. That's what I think.
Dude, it all sounds outlandish. I'm not even sure where you're going with this. Yo, can we lighten it up a little bit? How about you tell me a joke, since time's running low, right? We got about, 15 minutes left on the show? Jamie? Yeah, okay. Yeah, how about a joke, dude? Come on, you're a comedian. What's a joke?
There was a monk, and he met Buddha because Buddha came to town, and he said, Buddha, he wanted to impress him. He said, I practiced a city of levitation, and I have done this for 10 years, and now I can walk on water. And the Buddha says, but the ferry's only a nickel.
Wait a second, I don't get it.
Buddha, Mormons, dimethyltryptamine, which ferry's only a nickel.